Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. So I wanted today's video to be a bit different. It's a life update so I can talk about DP, my studies, the books I recently read, the pottery pieces I created, and how I keep myself entertained during summer, what I'm really into, so I can just share some things with you guys and we can be a bit more closer. Okay, so I have my laptop with me here and I want to talk about DP and what DP is first. So for those who don't know, DP stands for Diploma Program in the IB system, and IB is International Baccalaureate. And based on the IB website, the DP program curriculum is made up of 6 subject groups and the DP core, which is comprised by Theory of Knowledge, TOK, Creativity Activity Service, CAS, and the extended essay. Through the diploma program, core students reflect on the nature of knowledge, complete independent research, and undertake a project that often involves community service. Okay, so I wanted to say that DP, I just want to sigh. It's like there's a lot to do. The workload is so overwhelming. I mean, not yet, based on what I see in the future. I want to talk about how it's going right now. But it is such an overwhelming system, but it is certainly highly rewarding. This year, we haven't had our books yet, so I can't show them with you guys. But for my 6 subjects, I took Language A as my first language, French B as my second language, Math HL, the high level, and Physics HL, which, as I said, HL stands for high level, and Chemistry, most probably SL, the standard level, and Business HL. So, till now, we've only had 4 classes for English, Math, Physics, and Chem. Everything actually has been going very well. This is my beautiful, I take my notes here. And for English, I thought I know the language. I thought I can write well to some extent. But let me just show you guys. We started with punctuation. And we don't know anything. We basically, we started with the meaning of a sentence, then moved on to comma. Then we have semicolon, quotation marks, colon, parentheses, hyphens, apostrophe, what else? And then ellipses, dashes, and slashes. And we recently started relative pronouns. And after covering punctuation, we realized that right now we're in 11th grade. And we don't know anything. And it's so weird because it feels we're just starting to know the language, the English language. However, we did take a quiz. I think I did pretty well. I still don't have the results, so I can't really talk about it. We had a quiz on punctuation. We had to edit punctuation, obviously. And that went well. Math, we just started talking about linear equations, and we had a quiz on linear equations. We talked about sets. Again, we had a quiz on sets. And we covered 4 chapters. The next one is, what was the name? I keep forgetting. But it's about radicals. And lastly, right now we're working on
1 eternity later.
Power equations. So math again is going well. Physics, we started with revision of 9th grade and 10th grade, and then we started with projectile motion, which is very fun. I love physics. I die for physics. I very enjoy physics, and I also enjoy math. For chemistry, it has all been revision, so it is going well. But I've heard that chemistry gets way more challenging during the academic year because right now it's just the summer courses, and right now it's July 29th, and I think it's my 3rd week. I think so. Yeah, 3rd week in DP during the summer, but everything seems easy. And whenever I talk to IBDP 2 students, the ones that are going to graduate next year, not this year, they just tell me that during summer you guys are building your foundation till the IB starts, and you guys are going to be so overwhelmed with a lot of things to do. So honestly, I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit nervous about how it's going to go, especially now that our principal also introduced CAS, the Creativity Activity Service, to us, and how we have to keep ourselves busy for 18 months, and we have to somehow fulfill all the 3 aspects. Based on what she said, we're supposed to have as many experiences as we want. Experiences are short-term projects, if I can call them projects, that you can do them individually or in groups. They can last a day or like a month, but you're also supposed to have 3 to 4 projects. Those are teamwork. They should last way longer, and you're supposed to make a change either in your local or the global community. So till now, we still haven't even started the extended essay, the EE, nor the TOK, Theory of Knowledge. During the year, we have IAs, the internal assessments. We're gonna have IO. I think it's gonna be next year though. The internal orals, and we have, I mean, there's a lot more. There's a lot of abbreviations. I'm still getting used to them. But till now, honestly, it's going great. I mean, let's just ignore that I might have like 2 to 3 exams in a day. I have homework due like every day. Let's just ignore that. But next week, we're gonna have a mid-summer exam for each of the subjects. However, not for English, because English just took a quiz and she was like, I'm not gonna take another quiz from you guys. But for physics, math, and what's the last one? Chemistry, we are gonna have an exam. And again, at the end of the summer, we're gonna have another set of exams, which will affect our predicted grades for when we're gonna apply to universities. And we've started looking at university and the requirements and the scholarships and funds. And honestly, it's so weird. It's like everything suddenly got so serious. Like every single homework that I'm assigned to, it's no longer just a homework or just a schoolwork. It's like my future. I don't know. I feel like it's both fun. It feels like everything is getting serious. I'm growing up life. I'm turning into an adult with a lot of responsibilities that I have. However, you kind of get scared and you have a lot of expectations on yourself. You're like, if you mess up this single thing, your future is gonna get ruined. And although they are not correlated whatsoever, I feel that pressure and I'm working on it to avoid that mindset as much as I can. Okay, I don't want to bore you guys with DP, so we can move on to the books category. So this is Blindness by Jose Saramago. For those who have watched the Book Diaries episode 3, you guys know that I'm still stuck on this book. I don't know why. I don't think it's a reading slump. I really enjoy the book. The language is simple, the diction completely understandable, and the plots and the storyline extremely beautiful. I mean, it's one of the most famous books in the literature. So I've read 198 pages, and the entire book is 360 pages, so only halfway through. But I don't want to rush. I'm enjoying reading this, so I'm trying to get along with the very long process that this book is taking to complete and finish. However, recommended. I know I haven't finished the book. I don't know the ending. I know this is definitely going to be recommended by me. So then I also showed that I'm reading this book, Luminous Republic. I finished it very soon by Andres Barba. It definitely wasn't one of my favorites because of it had a report structure, and I understand what was the reason. Again, a part of it relates to the dehumanizing nature and how, because like, if let me repeat what I've said in the Book Diaries episode 3. It's about a group of, I think it was 10 to 12 year olds, and they start to bring a lot of chaos to the city, and no one knows where they came from. No one knows who they are. No one knows who their parents are. However, everything gets very serious when they commit a murder, and they start to get very cruel and dangerous. And again, it's somehow criticizing that view that we have on children, that they're so pure, they're so innocent, they can't harm anyone. However, I'm still a bit confused on the ending, and I feel like there were a lot of descriptions throughout the book rather than getting continuing the plot line. So I was mostly reading descriptions than understanding what was actually happening in the story. However, I don't regret reading it. I also read okay, what is this in English? Okay, let me check. I don't know what they. It's a book by Leo Tolstoy. Just let me check. Family Happiness. Okay, so I read this book by Leo Tolstoy. It's called Family Happiness. Guys, this is an amazing book. Definitely one of my favorites read from Leo Tolstoy. It tells the story of a 17-year-old girl who has lost both of her parents, and then she starts to get feelings for her godfather, and they marry, and it shows how this girl grows because she's married to a 30-year-old man, and you see this dynamic character grow and mature, and you question the nature of love, the nature of lust, the nature of just wanting support and mistaking that with love. The topics covered in this book are amazing, and I think it is certainly worth reading. And right now I'm reading a Persian novel that I don't know how to translate it in English, but this is it. In Farsi is در تدارک زندگی نکرده. I guess it would be in preparation for a life not lived. I said that myself, but there's nothing in this book because this has just been released. I don't think there's any, no one has ever, I think, translated it into English. So this is very interesting. Again, it's about a life of a family. We first start with the father, and then it was like his wife, and I think we move on to their daughter, and lastly the woman that comes into their life, and we read each of their perspectives and their life and their background. I still haven't finished it, but till now it's very amazing, very, very well written. So guys, let's move on to Pottery. Ta-da! Isn't this so cute? I love it. I love the color. I love how it turned out. I love every single one of the details. I am so proud of how it turned out, and yeah, it's my baby. Okay, so the rest haven't been glazed yet. They just came out of the kiln, but I want to show them to you guys. I worked on a kettle that I didn't have any inspiration. I just worked with my mind and my own creativity, but it really turned out to look like a kettle that would be in a Disney movie. So I'm still deciding on what color I'm gonna glaze it, but if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section down below, but I will bring it and show it to you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? So beautiful. There's a lot of hearts. It's like half a heart again here. You see this is also shaped as a heart, and I think this is one of my works that turned out to be so clean. There's not even a single crack, as you can see. And again, I really love this because I think the idea was entirely mine. I'm gonna color it as I want, and you know, it's just like, this is mine. It's like I want to take ownership of it because again, it's just like a part of me, some sort. That's why I really like it. Some people tell me to color it like the kettle in a Beauty and a Beast, like sort of white and gold, but when I was making, I was thinking of like a pink and reddish color, so I can have it like a Valentine theme. But again, I still am not sure, but I will show you guys the results. So this one's a bit delicate, but this is it. I love the technique. So satisfying, as you can see. But this is supposed, a mirror is supposed to be placed here. I want to hang it there. I wanted to match the color of my room. That's why I want to go for like a cream green vibe. But again, I will show you guys. Okay, it's a bit messy here, I just noticed, but I will clean it up. I can clean it up. It's gonna be a bit challenging, but it's just gonna be the back, so I don't think we care, but the front looks gorgeous. Okay, oh, I love this. I love how it turned out. And I have my name here. I don't know if you can see Armita here. Yeah. Okay, so recently I've been really into journaling, and this is my journaling notebook. I definitely don't want to show the inside because a lot of personal emotions, but anything that comes to my mind. I don't write about what I did during the day. It's mostly about an evaluation of how I feel, evaluation of my actions, and anything that would help to my improvement and that self-growth. So I don't write like I drank 2 glasses of water today I did this. I would if it's like very important and I want to remember it in the future, but it's mostly associated with, again, personal growth. And let me see, I think I have some fun pages I can show you guys. It's for before, during the last summer. I also drew this once. Not very proud of it. I wrote the Lana Del Rey song, 1 for the money, 2 for the show. And then what else? I love this one. This is very cute. With it's the sweater weather by The Neighborhood. One of my favorite. I'm still working on this collection of stickers. I feel like it's very cute to have like a puzzle sticker, but these are very, very old. Like the journal before it's for November 8th, 2024. But I guess I never talked about, and I did, Halloween. It's like Halloween of 2 years ago. Okay, so when it comes to journaling, I try my best. Oh, I think I did, this it's Hogwarts. It's like engraved, sort of. Hogwarts, Harry Potter. So when it comes to journaling, I really try to work on myself and try to, again, be the best version of myself and improve as much as I can. And it is certainly not a linear process or journey. It has so many ups and downs. It can sometimes not be very pleasing because you're diving deep down into your beliefs that certainly might not really please you, but again, it's a process that's completely worth it. Personally, I'm really enjoying these spontaneous vlogs. It's not a vlog, spontaneous videos that I talk about whatever that comes to my mind. Again, I'm trying to be that perfectionist inside of me that, oh my god, Armita, you have to say these exact sentences for the video to be worth watching. And for me, it's a practice to talk in front of a camera, improve my communication skills, of course, and do something that I really love, which is content creation and talking with you guys. Although it's a very, very small community, I certainly enjoy it. And okay, so if you have any suggestions about the future videos or any specific ideas, I would love to hear about them, or anything that you want to share with me or share with the community, please write them in the comment section down below. I'll be reading every single one of them and responding to every one of them. And thanks for staying till the end of the video. Bye bye.